You're poor, you're hungry, maybe you're in danger. Maybe you're just unhappy and desperately seeking an easier way of living. What would you be willing to risk to help give your family a better life? In the book First Crossing, Stories About Teen Immigrants, Donald R. Gallo gathered 10 short stories written by different authors. You may recognize some of the names. Pam Munoz Ryan, author of Esperanza Rising and Riding Freedom, contributes a story about a Mexican immigrant named Marco who attempts to cross the Mexican-American border. Rita Williams Garcia, who wrote the award-winning One Crazy Summer, penned a short story titled Make Maddie Mad about a teenage Haitian girl working in a restaurant. These stories all focus on teens from around the world who have come or are trying to come to America. Their reasons vary, their backgrounds, their attitudes vary. Some don't want to go, and others would do anything to get here. Are we in the United States? Asked Marco. Yes, said Papa. Keep walking. They walked along a dirt road for another half hour, and in the distance, headlights blinked. Flashlight Man punched a number into his cell phone. The headlights came on again. That's it, said Flashlight Man, and they all hurried toward the van, where they were again sandwiched together inside. That wasn't so bad, thought Marco, as the van sped down a dirt road. A tiny bud of relief began to flower in his mind. No worries. Within 5 minutes, the van had slowed to a crawl and then stopped. Marco heard someone outside barking orders at the driver. Suddenly, the van door slid open, and Marco met La Migra. 4 Border Patrol officers with guns drawn ordered them out and herded them into 2 waiting vans with long bench seats. Marco's story is perhaps the type that comes to mind when you hear the word immigrant. You might picture Mexican citizens attempting to cross the border. Indeed, there's been lots of news coverage lately about this type of immigration. However, Mexico is only one of the places in the world from which immigrants come. A teenage girl from Venezuela is relocated to America and must leave behind her long-term boyfriend when her stepfather's company pulls out of the country due to political unrest and violence. A brother and sister from Kazakhstan are trying to assimilate into life with American teenagers while their parents still hold on to their modest, conservative Kazakh traditions. A teenage boy from Transylvania finds himself in Alaska after a mix-up with the word Arkansas. His classmates think he's a vampire. A Swedish boy is terrorized by his classmates after his father must lay off workers at a local company. A Korean girl resents her adoptive parents and yearns to find her biological family in Korea. The faces and stories of America's immigrants are tinged with difficult emotions: sorrow, anger, fear, and even sometimes humor. First Crossing illuminates aspects of the immigration struggle that many of us have never seen. So, given the choice, would you stay where you were comfortable, with people who look, speak, and think like you? Or would you take that risk for a better life?